Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Hermosa Church of Christ, J.S. Ward & Son, H.F. Sinclair, Smile Expressions, Forest Tire, Crouch Plumbing, Incredible Printing, Cisco Equipment, Bob Reed Pest Control, KFC of Artesia, Maze Lumber, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Big O Tires, Adobe Rose, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, K Branch of Artesia, Rebel Daughters Barbecue, J&J Home Care, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Faith Baptist Church, Artesia Credit Union, Deans Incorporated, Frost Mortgage, H&R Block, Turpinning & Sons, Kane Electric Supply, Artesia Family Healthcare, Hawker & Sons, LaFonda Restaurant, Western Bank, Guy Chevy, Artesia Ford, Moppin & Brown, Artesia General Hospital, Business Notions, and First National Bank. Thanks for tuning into this special broadcast on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
The global demand.
And our regular scheduled programming would be the Good Morning Artesia radio show. So we are back, and unfortunately, Lady Bulldogs did not come away with the win today. They get defeated by the Hope Christian Huskies, and the Huskies advance, and the Lady Bulldogs are done. We'll get our resumption of the Good Morning Artesia radio show continuing right after this.
A tooth or several teeth? A dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
March into spring with the Yucca Blossom Festival Saturday and Sunday, March 11th and 12th at the Walter Gerald Civic Center. Come out and check out the arts and crafts of over 50 vendors. There will be food trucks on site. Win great door prizes throughout this fun-filled two-day event. It's a great time for the entire family, including face painting for the kids. March into spring with the Yucca Blossom Festival, March 11th and 12th at the Carlsbad Civic Center, and paid by Carlsbad Lodgers Tax.
PVT is here to help you connect to reliable internet by providing the Affordable Connectivity Program to qualifying customers. If anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits, like free or reduced school lunches or Medicaid, PVT may be able to reduce your current broadband bill by $30 per month. PVT has also created special internet packages that can possibly give you free basic internet for your home. Call 575-748-1241 or visit pvt.com to find out more.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road, or online at deansinc.com.
At Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, we understand the demands of everyday life, from work to school and all the activities in between. When you're on the go, you need the right transportation at the right time, and we can help. Let our professional sales team assist you in finding the right truck or SUV to handle your daily needs. From hauling kids to hauling equipment, we have the right Chevy, Buick, or GMC to make your life easier. We're here and ready to help today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, or at guychevy.com.
Welcome to Answers with Ken Ham, presented by the Coalition of Christians for Biblical Creation and Brannon Financial Group of Artesia. CCBC is an interdenominational coalition of Christians from Artesia who believe that the account of origins presented in Genesis is a simple but factual presentation of actual events and provides a reliable basis for man's worldview and a framework for scientific investigation into the question of the origin and history of life. For more information, visit our website at www.greenhaw.com/ccbc.htm. Answers with Ken Ham is brought to you in part by Brannon Financial Group. Now, today's program presented by Brannon Financial Group of Artesia.
My, what big teeth you have. This is Ken Ham, an Aussie transplant with a passion for sharing God's Word. Yesterday we learned dinosaurs were created on day 6 of Creation Week. So what did dinosaurs like T-Rex originally eat? Well, look at their teeth. They ate meat, right? But what do big sharp teeth actually tell us? Well, all sharp teeth tell us is that the creature had, well, sharp teeth. It doesn't necessarily mean it ate meat. Many creatures today, such as pandas or fruit bats, have scary-looking teeth, but they only eat plants and fruit. According to Genesis chapter 1, originally every creature was vegetarian. And yes, that includes dinosaurs, which means T-Rex was a vegetarian before the fall.
Discover the proper lens for viewing the world around us, God's Word, when you visit AnswersRadio.com and listen to this program again or read a transcript at AnswersRadio.com.
Well, won't be doing a girls' game on Thursday. Darn it. Lady Bulldogs fall to the number 4 team in the tournament, the Hope Christian Huskies. And 62-48 was the final of that game, Jeffrey. And at one point, early fourth quarter, I think it was about 5.5 minutes left to go or so, Lady Bulldogs had knocked it down to 4 and made some turnovers. And Hope took advantage of it, and they go on to win 62-48. Darn it.
Yeah, I grabbed the Eye of the Tiger Lotus drink, hoping they'd get some Rocky motivation.
Thinking that might work, huh?
Yeah, and you know, they came back, but maybe I drank too much of my drink.
Yeah, you didn't leave enough for the mojo.
And mojo's important.
It's important, especially.
I've been trying to get mine back since 2007.
Especially if somebody, goes back in time and steals your mojo.
Yeah.
All that. So, Hope Christian advances. They're going to play either Kirtland Central or Bloomfield. Kirtland is the 1. Bloomfield is the 8. That game's at 6:30 tonight. Carlsbad's getting ready to play a game here shortly. I think Joby said they were the next game after the Artesia game was Carlsbad. St. Pius X and Los Alamos will play at 11:30 this morning. That's the 3 versus the 6. St. Pius X, the 3rd. And then 3 o'clock this afternoon will be the Gallup-Valencia quarterfinal game. Gallup the 2, Valencia the 10. So Lady Bulldogs fall to Hope Christian. 62-48 is the final. And they are done for the year. Now the boys, they get Valley tomorrow. So Joby's got to hang out in. He's got to hang out in
the Duke City.
The Duke City. Hopefully he doesn't get his car broken into or get stolen or anything like that. Hope he doesn't leave any of the equipment in the car.
Oh yes,
you better
please
put that equipment in the room. And because, it's not often that we get newer equipment, and I sent him with one of our newer laptops.
Yeah.
And those mixers are expensive, too.
Yeah, that's...
And, so he better not leave it in the car.
That was the first thing I made sure of when I was doing the Rio Rancho baseball tournament. Okay, I am going to the mall after this, but let me go back to the room and drop this off.
All right, Nancy's here, so because I don't know how to get a hold of her and tell her we were doing this. So let me take the break, and we'll be right back.
The global demand for oil and natural gas is growing, and leaders are looking to American producers to satisfy that demand with the abundant resources available in our country. If you're passionate about keeping energy affordable for your neighbor and reliable for everyone, then it's time you consider a career in oil and natural gas. Coterra Energy is expanding their Permian team and is offering an unmatched employee benefits package. If you're interested in applying, text Coterra to 71441. That's COTERRA to 71441. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
In volatile times, it's natural to worry about your retirement.
Hon, I'm worried about our retirement account.
With today's economy, it just makes sense to keep your retirement money close to home with people you know. We have several guaranteed safe options. Peace of mind with retirement savings. It just makes sense. Western Bank of Artesia. Member FDIC. It just makes sense.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When it comes to your business, Big O Tires knows how important it is to keep your commercial vehicles moving. Why not take your fleet vehicles to the team you trust? Big O Tires has a wide tire selection, offers quality automotive services, and provides priority appointments. With over 60 years experience, our technicians will get your operation back in action quickly. Roll into Big O Tires, your one-stop shop for all your commercial vehicle needs.
Hey, we're back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show, and Nancy's here from the Eddy County DWI Task Force. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah. Lady Bulldogs lose 62-48. Oh well.
Oh well.
But they'll be back next year. So anyway,
another time, more practice.
More practice. That's right. So what's happening? What's new?
Well, my boss sent me these articles from a journalist by the name of Ted Alcorn. So I looked it up, and there's some pretty interesting information. So I'm going to read it because these are his words.
Okay.
Okay. Some New Mexican lawmakers are pushing to raise alcohol taxes, efforts spurred in part by his year-long investigation of the state's worst in the nation crisis of deaths from excess alcohol drinking. But this week, one of the leading bills stalled amid concerns voiced by some Democrats that it might hurt poor people. So he dug into why a policy tarred as regressive might also do the most good for low-income New Mexicans, and he's still working on this. So it's a question I have for all of your listeners of, yes, it's a good idea, or no, it's a terrible idea. I was talking to a couple of people that smoke, and they said the taxes had been raised. But did that deter them in any way whatsoever? No, it hasn't. They're just spending more money. But it's sad that low-income New Mexicans is what is being targeted on this, because they probably couldn't afford it in the first place. But that's a whole different kind of issue that I don't really want to judge one way or the other. But it is a sad thing that we're the worst in the nation. I mean, when are we ever going to get to be the best in the nation in something?
We're the best at being the worst.
Yeah. Well, that is very true, but that's a sad thing.
It is a sad thing. It's nothing to be proud of.
No.
Yeah.
No, and it sounds like it's just getting worse. Also, this week, the New York Times published his investigation of a major shift in alcohol sales that scares public health scientists. The popularity of a fourth category of ready-to-drink beverages has lured Coca-Cola and Pepsi to introduce a new brand of hard sodas linked to some of their most popular brands. But alcohol experts worry these products are a ploy for boosting sales among young people and women. This is a watch closely issue. Remember, I'm just going to throw this in here. Remember that law enforcement can only stop DWIs. If you see a drunk driver, report them. Or if that driver is a loved one, then stop them before they get out the door. That was just something I threw in there because I thought it needed to be said.
Yeah.
Okay. Averages. That's not what I'm supposed to be reading. Advocates say the average person who drives intoxicated may drive over 100 times before getting caught. Put it this another way. For every person who is arrested, there are 99 drunk drivers on our roads that aren't caught. Scary thought. Unfortunately, alcohol is a real and near constant and dangerous presence. There's also a new idea working its way into our daily lives. Home delivery alcohol.
Okay.
But it doesn't take much for all of us to see that the disaster that could turn this could, get my tongue twisted, trying to talk too fast, that this could turn into everyone. I mean, you're going to deliver to a house. How does that delivery person know who's in that house and who's actually receiving this? And I see this as a tremendous problem for teenagers.
Well, we've seen it before. There was a guy who got like a $30,000 credit card bill. He'd given his kid, 10-year-old, 8-year-old kid, his phone, and the kid got on one of the food delivery apps. And all of a sudden, the doorbell starts ringing, and it's pizzas showing up and all this other food showing up, and so could this happen with the alcohol delivery services?
I think it absolutely could.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to tell on the phone what's going on? There's a credit card.
Well, it's not even on the phone. You just you click,
click,
boom, and then it goes. Are you 18 or over? Click yes, boom, the stuff shows up.
How in the world can this be controlled in any way whatsoever?
Yeah.
I mean, it was the most ludicrous thing I have ever read. I thought, we can't be doing this. We have a big enough problem already.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to just, here's your alcohol, go ahead and drink it. If you want to come down to the store, come on down, get in your car and drive. No, but you can just see it happening.
Yeah.
And it's not a good idea. But all you listeners out there, I would really like to have you go on, and I don't know, how do they do that? To just make a comment.
Oh, okay. Well, on our Facebook page, they can comment on this video, and when Jeffrey posts it, or YouTube has a chat and comment on it. So what's the question? What would you like them to respond to?
Do you agree that, number one, that there should be home delivery, or disagree, that one, and then about the raising taxes on alcohol, do you think it would do any good?
Well, I would think at some point in time the taxes would make it so expensive that it would deter the activity. But if that's the reason for the tax increase, then say that.
Yes.
If the reason for the tax increase is because we need money for the children, well, if you raise it high enough, it deters the activity, so your tax revenue goes down.
But does it?
Well, it should. If you deter the activity, if people stop, but then at some point in time, you may push it under the black market, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
But we are talking about addictions, and most people will do anything they could do, which will probably increase crime and all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I see, yes, I would love to see this happen if it would actually deter this. The constant cost of cigarettes has gone up and up and up due to taxes. Have people quit smoking? Overall,
smoking probably is its lowest level that it's ever been in the history of it. I mean, you go back and watch TV shows and ads from the 60s, everybody smoked. You look at it now, and it's a small percentage that do, and you know who you are because your butts are in front of my door out here every day. But again, that's a combination of things that all work together. The banning of the advertising, the education programs, the taxes that are on the cigarettes, the bans on smoking, the bans on smoking in restaurants, the bans on smoking in entryways, ban, tax, educate. all of that together has led to this cultural shift over the last 30, 40 years against smoking.
Taking that same concept and using it against alcohol might eventually have the effect that needs to happen.
Interesting question.
So that's
we're going to go to the NFL and say no more beer advertising.
Oh, I'll miss my Budweiser advertisements.
But in all seriousness, would that ever happen? Because how much money do the beer companies spend on advertising with the networks and with the leagues?
Absolutely.
Beer sales in the stadiums, alcohol sales that are promoted by it. You know, could you imagine going to the executives of the networks and saying, you know what, we're going to use the smoking model for alcohol, so no more alcohol advertising?
And where in all of this does the responsibility of the person like you and me come in to this?
That's right.
Where do we take responsibility for our own actions?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do this today. I'm not going to be drunk and get in my car and drive, or just be a drunk person that's not a very nice person.
Yeah.
Where do we draw the line and say, wait a minute, stop it as individuals?
Let me. Is this a legislation that's in New Mexico, or is this just a discussion, thought process by?
It's just a discussion.
Okay.
But I guess, he starts out by saying the lawmakers were pushing to raise alcohol taxes, so it might be there. And I didn't get the date of when this was, but I think it's fairly recent.
Okay, so it may be one of the things that's being talked about in Santa Fe. Among other things that are being talked about, like what was the one bill I saw that I read about? They want employers to provide, was it 3 months of paid leave?
What?
Something like that. And it's like, we might as well just automate and shut down everything.
Sick leave, right?
Huh?
Sick leave?
Sick leave. Well, we have the paid personal time off now.
Right.
But I think they were talking about, some other stuff. But anyway,
a little bit outrageous.
But check your places where you follow. Like, you can reach out through the chamber and other places like that to follow legislation. And like, if there's a particular piece of legislation or some issue that you would like to see what's being talked about in Santa Fe, you can reach out to the chamber and they'll help track certain bills for you, or at least give you some resources on that.
Well, I know those ladies down there. I can do that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that.
That's right.
See,
well, there you go.
Something today myself.
Well, you picked a good day to come in, Nancy.
Yeah.
Let's have Cambry come over, because we have a special treat. There's a menu item. It was 10 years ago. This item was on the menu at KFC.
Oh.
And it was basically a chicken sandwich where there was no bun. The sandwich is the chicken. And so Jeffrey probably wants to have some too. Okay. Do that. All right. Cambry, how are you doing today?
Good, busy already, so
yeah.
good.
So this is Nancy. This is Cambria.
My name's Cambria.
All right. Jeffrey, did you come in and get your chicken too? Because I don't know if Nancy is a chicken eater or not. Are you a chicken eater?
Well, I am a chicken eater, but with this stuff I got from COVID, I can't eat meat.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm not a good tester.
No, it's okay. Well, let's get Jeffrey in here, and I don't know if Lana wants to come in and try, but I
It looks awesome and amazing.
I got you one that has spicy and one that has the classic. So
you have one. You have your choice of.
You have your choice. You can get it's called the Double Down Sandwich. It has 2 chicken fillet patties that we hand bread every single day. It has bacon that we make every single morning in the oven, the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Cheese.
Did you want? Were you going to try it, Nancy, or does Jeffrey want to? Jeffrey, here's one you
that
could
one's
try.
a classic, and then we have some spicy ones over there too.
All right.
You want to take this one?
If you want
You're
to
going to
try
try.
this one?
He's going to.
Okay.
He's going to try the spicy.
Okay.
Okay. So and they're hand breaded every day.
Yeah, they're hand breaded. So throughout the day, they're actually hand breaded. Crispy bacon we make in the oven. The cheese slices. You get your choice between spicy and classic. So there's no bread. That's
right.
a sandwich. Yeah.
It's just a chicken. Is this the?
Oh, and it has bacon in the middle.
It has bacon in the middle. Cheese.
So is this the regular?
I believe that's regular.
That's the okay.
Classic mayo.
Classic.
And it's called a chicken sandwich.
It's called a double down sandwich.
Double down sandwich.
Spicy and good.
Has a good little kick to it, right? Yeah.
I love the bacon.
Yeah. The bacon's really good. I was like kind of skeptical about it, but when I saw how we're making it, comes out like you make at home. Crispy, like good bacon. So it's good. I like it.
You're not supposed to talk with your mouth full. What do you think, Jeffrey?
Awesome.
It's
Nice.
good.
Not too much spice, just the right amount of spice.
Just the right amount of spice, according to Jeffrey.
Oh, goodness. I can't wait until I can have a chicken pot pie. Every time I drive by there, I think, oh,
Well, speaking of that, they were supposed to go away, but
On March 20th, they're supposed to go away until winter, but we pulled some leadway and we're going to keep them year long. So we'll have them whenever you're ready for them. So that's a good thing.
I'm ready, that's for
Yes.
sure, but no, this stuff is awful.
This is really, really good.
Yeah.
So when you said you bread them throughout the day, so it's not like you start the day
For the whole day, no.
No, so it doesn't matter what time you come in, they're going to be.
Yes. So anytime you order one, they get crisped up. So they get back into the fryer, crisp them up for the so you get them nice and fresh.
Okay.
Anytime you're coming through.
Well, if the look on everybody's faces says everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a hit.
I'm hoping so.
Awesome.
Well, the thing that's interesting, because you would think, take a couple of pieces of chicken, use it as a sandwich, that it's going to be, like if it's your regular KFC skin breading,
Yeah.
that it's going to be real loose but this
it's
is
really well put together.
right.
So it's hand breaded in the crispy recipe, so it's a little bit more crunchy, but it holds everything in place. So I was also skeptical to see like is it gonna be sliding around, but as you make them, you see they stay in place for you, so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the
Sure you don't want to try?
No.
And the cool thing is now that we actually have the bacon and the cheese, you get a lot of people that like the classic sandwiches with the bread, our original chicken sandwich. You can get those spicy or regular as well with the pickles and mayonnaise, but you can also add bacon and cheese to those too now. So it's it's even a better sandwich.
Wow.
I don't know if I emailed it. I did fix that other ad.
Oh yeah,
that you
I
guys-
heard it yesterday. I heard it last night. We were watching the softball game last night at
Yeah,
home. So
yeah.
I heard it and I was like, yeah, he got it.
I got it. She came in and cut her own ads, and we had one little edit we needed to make. So this is the spice.
That's a spicy.
Okay.
That one, never mind.
No,
It just looks, it's got little legs hanging off.
Well, it was a chicken at one time.
That's what it reminded me of. I thought, did you cook the whole chicken?
So it has a little bit of a kick. Kind of taste it, but I don't think it overpowers the sandwich where it's enough where it's like a good little kick and you enjoy it.
Well, it's like right before I took a bite, it was like there were those 11 herbs and spices
Yeah.
aroma that was coming in. And then there's the spice, and Jeffrey's right. It's not overpowering,
Yeah.
but you get that little aftertaste of the spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy mayo, right? And so it's perfect. It's not like give me the water, give me the ice cream.
Yeah.
It's got a kick to it, but it's not.
It's a good sandwich,
not bad at
yeah.
all. It's an excellent
All
sandwich.
I can say about the whole situation here is if you haven't had lunch yet or you haven't figured out what you want for lunch,
Come down and
you
see
should go
us,
try
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Or a chicken pot pie. 'cause
Or
we
a
have-
chicken pot pie. or
Get your
whatever.
chicken pot. And I love the chicken pot pies at
Oh,
KFC.
I do too.
So if y'all guys don't know, we make those every single morning. They're not frozen. We make the vegetables, the frozen vegetables, but we are making the hand batter. We are adding the chicken that's actually cooked every single day. It's like shredded up at the end of the day. That's the chicken